Wolverine 5910 Gamers X here. It's time that we say goodbye to the Flash, well, the CW version of it anyway. And it's sad to see it go, but I get it because Grant and the other cast members, they have to have different projects. But the thing is, like, we've been growing a lot with these characters since the backdoor pilot of Arrow. And if you remember the second half of season 2, we meet Cisco and Caitlin. And yeah, even most of it was a mixed bag, most of the problems had to somewhat be due to Eric Wallace. I mean, Todd Helbring, he knew what he was doing. I I don't think Eric Wallace had the right way to give us better character development or a better way to talk about a comic book story. Whereas Todd Helbring, he did do what he did. Like when he did about seasons 1 and 2 and most of 3, we got what we got, but then Eric Wallace became the new showrunner and it felt a little bit muddy. And the thing is, I always wanted to direct an episode of The Flash. I really did. I always wanted to jump at the chance at being there, direct the episode, saying, okay, Grant, you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that, whatever, or can you give us something that Barry would say, how Barry would say it. Candace, can you try a little bit more into what Iris is gonna deal with, da da da. Again, this, I mean, I still remember watching season 1 of The Flash, and I remember, like, I didn't start doing notes until, like, the final part of season 1, and I remember after that happened, season 1 happened, I see an ad on Target saying, oh, 20% off of the Flash Blu-ray, and I went to my local Target, bought the Flash. I always made the tradition of every summer buying the Flash Blu-rays. And one of my favorite episodes was the Kevin Smith episode. It was an amazing episode. I always loved the crossovers. And does this mean that the Arrowverse is gone? It seems like it. And that just breaks my heart, because here I thought, okay, season 9 is gonna be its thing. We're gonna have a Superman, Lois, and Flash crossover, or Stargirl and Flash crossover, and that's not gonna happen. But again, at the same time, I just want Grant and the other cast members to do other things. And this whole show, this whole season is gonna be a 13 episode season, so that's gonna give me a lot to work with. We're doing notes, but at the same time, wow, I can't believe it. But I do hope we get Cisco back, Harrison Wells back, Martin Stein. I wasn't that happy with the Deathstroke arc. I mean, I was happy that Ronnie was coming back, but I thought, really? This is going to be Deathstorm? And I read that Eric Wallace said he wanted to do the Blackest Night episodes. I'm like, no, no, I was not a fan of that arc. Don't do it. So it's gonna, again, I mean, the overall keyword here is saddening, because it is. I mean, okay, we have Superman Lois, that's the thing, but I want us to have something new and different, but at the same time have what the Flash was, and half the time we didn't get that with the new seasons. But what I liked is that Barry got to be the leader of the team again, because it is Team Flash and you need the Flash. I'll bring back John Wesley's ship, definitely. But yeah, and for everyone who said that the Savitar arc was not good, hey, they gave us the best of the Future Flash storyline, and that was the best that they could have done. This is somewhat of a quick video because my battery's going low, but yeah, again, I'm sorry I haven't done any videos because I've been busy with my puppy, and yeah, and there's been a lot of tough scheduling. Luckily, next month, I gotta make sure I pronounce that. We're gonna. There's not gonna be construction behind my backyard, so they're not gonna. Yeah, and I'm gonna try to do the intro video to the Comic Book Reading Club channel, and yeah, maybe me and the Mack, not this weekend, maybe next weekend, maybe we'll talk about the Flash, although it's gonna probably be 25 minutes. I don't think we're gonna have a question thread. Wolverine 59 Wolf Gamers X is signing out. The large roll car. Have a good one.